very seriously this change, which is a good thing, collective. Uh-huh. Probably better than most people would. Kind of crazy, huh? Yeah, I thought so. God has made everything beautiful in its time, Ecclesiastes 3:11. And, the harder you work for something, the greater you feel when you achieve the thing. That was from um, Linda Likes Tarot. She's awesome. Right on, Linda. Shout out. All right. So I'm going to use my own deck today. It's called the Jessica Elisa deck. And I might use her oracle as well. Is with the you can look out for Intuitive Kev on eBay nationally. Um he sells, and this is Linda Likes Tarot. Yeah, very good decks. But this is my deck. It's called the Jessica Elisa deck. And this is a proto. And I don't use it much because I don't want to wear and tear it. But I also wrote the basic Bible to it as a figure of speech. Okay? So, it's an oracle deck. Introducing the Jessica Elisa Tarot deck. Okay? I mean, not tarot deck, oracle deck. And it has like a little bit of everything in there, you know. Mm. So yeah, it'd be cool to get these printed and out there. As you'll see what I mean. Superstar of Divine Femme. Intuitive Psychic. Welcome. I'm Jessica. I'm your gal. I'm your one and only pal. I'm here when you need a shouldered crayon. There's over 3 years of content. And yeah, Superstar Divine Femme. Wow. Bottom of the deck. Okay, so that's what we're dealing with right now. So let's see. What else do we have for the collective? Chakra blocked. Something about lacking of looking at the full picture. Yeah. Maybe you need to keep amethyst or a solidite, amethyst and carnelian by your bedside on a quartz bed. White quartz bed. Yeah. Okay. Maybe it has to do with games that people were playing, you know. Secure, struggling, no, not at all. Poor. Interesting. Okay, maybe she's going poor. Okay, this is just feminine energy of Aquarius. Look, firm, of an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Okay, Definitely. Someone adventuristic of a natural leadership, but someone also in need of something. Someone that's a taker, not a giver. Yeah. So tell us more about this superstar spirit. So yeah, you guys, I feel like just take it on, like, and leave it go in the past. The past is the past. There's ain't nothing you could do about the price of peas of the past. You know what I'm saying? Jumpers. Ooh, X, you're gifted. You probably have a beautiful smile. You're very shy. You Pisces energy. You're gifted. And this partnership, intuitive, favored, gifted. You have the qualities of the dragon. You could have been born in the year of the dragon. True leadership, shy, communicative, and has a sense of what it takes to work hard, yet you let your ego get in the way. Maybe that's why you're in need. Conditioned love. Yeah, you're just looking for a booty call. Just looking for a booty call, and I feel like this divine feminine is more than that. Like you're not seeing the full picture here. As this says, you're not seeing the full picture here. Yeah. Um what was I saying? In need? But then look again, romance, in love. It's a conditioned love. What? But you're in love. That doesn't make sense. Maybe it has to do with the prenuptial or something in this Pisces energy of wealth and gift. Let's see what else. Let's see what else, collective. How you guys been? I hope you guys been good. I'm trying a daytime live. I never get a bunch of freaking viewers during the day, so I just wait for the night because I have a lot of East Coast subscribers. And thank you for subscribing, liking, and sharing. From my very first subscriber to my newest subscriber and viewer, thank you so much for your support and love. Look, this is a trust. You're either in a trust, your ego's got the best of you in some kind of way, and it's like you like to keep private. You're a person to follow your instinct. Communication, what was I saying? Of Mercury, being easy to talk to, but yet focused. Remission, I'm getting, I don't know, but self-nurturing. Also Aquarius of communication and ego of leadership. Honest. Maybe you're a little bit too honest by keeping privileges. That's so weird, right? I know, and I think this is kind of a conditioned love. This is the conditioned love. Right there. Right there. A balance. A yin, divine, a femi. Okay? Balanced. This woman, this superstar is balanced. Maybe she's just checking it out. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? Welcome though. If you're new, subscribe, like, and share. Be part of this soul vibing tribe. Look, a lover, a star, but she doesn't act like a star. That's just the feminine energy. Take it how it resonates. This passion, this power, this communication, this, and if you're a male, you could be just in tune with your feminine side. If you're female, you could just be a Sigma. And I feel like this is a mutable sign in Sagittarius, okay, of being you're a lover, not a fighter. So if you're a lover, then you're a giver. Okay. Yeah, if you're a lover, then you're a giver. Someone here is not, well, has a condition on love and romance. But is looking for the balance. It could be for the family dynamic. Yeah, it could be the family dynamic. It's just this trust, this honest. I feel like that's a good quality to have. This passion, this lover, this power, this in love. From a Sagittarius gifted, a Venus and Taurus energy. Teamwork, trust again, loyalty, friendly, grounded. Be careful of this person if they're too friendly and too easy to talk to. They have the qualities of the dog and the horse, which are hardworking of the Chinese zodiac, and loyal. Okay. Your name could start with an E or have an E in your name. Yeah. Adventuristic. I feel like you're more of conservative almost. You don't feel like you're a leader, but you are definitely Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. Okay. And damn it. I'm trying to remember. Sorry. I just drew a blank on my own shit. Oh yeah, that's what it was. It was just the feeling of maybe adrenaline junkie is here in a sport. What else? Energetic. Aries energy. Okay. So yes, again, and then being super caring. Okay. And in need, it looks like of a man or a woman. But look, the intent is greedy. Greed. And I feel like someone won't work with you because of this intent. Yeah. Bad agenda, greed. No, with this earth energy, structured, restrictive, boundaries. They seem like everything that you could ever want and ever more. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Aries, even Libra, Sagittarius. I'm just saying this is restrictive boundaries, serious structure. This is definitely an earth energy. What was I saying? Okay. Yes. You could know, you could be close to someone that was born in the year of the tiger. You were your person, but now it's making sense, these two energies. Okay, stability, focus, and wealth. Prosper in Pisces. Yeah. This fucking earth energy. And air energy in Gemini. This ish. This bull crap. This liquid courage. This not changing. This crap. Denial. Almost. You know what I'm saying when it comes to being greedy. Ooh. I feel like he knows his person is struggling. And the person is always like, will I ever get better? And self-nurturing. I feel like that is literally how much you give a fuck with a grin on your face. Yeah. Yes. Hmm. Exactly. Not saying anything aquamarine, lapis azul in communication of it, adventuristic, honest communication, loud talents with voice, confirming the superstar energy. Sagittarius. Now we're going into active masculine. So you could be sigmatic. Um, you're super optimistic and a dreamer in Sagittarius. Um, Definitely friendly. Um, hmm, I think you have the qualities of introvert and extrovert. Okay. And you're approachable. You go with the flow like the water of a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer energy, Pisces. Okay. Confirming the water energy that we were seeing earlier. Um, yeah, with the moon, Cancer rules the moon. And this is basically this is like the Empress. This rune is fertility, wealth, and being intuitive. And Pisces, again, water energy, Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer energy of having a gift, brave like the tiger, or liquid courage. Liquid fucking courage, man. I'm telling you, that's gonna get the best of you. In love, can't be without you. This is inheritance. This is, um, fertility, wealth, and luck. Arun. Sorry, I just drew up a couple more last night because I was thinking about it and I was like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, look, red. Yes, this is definitely Aries. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, confirming. We even got Cancer. Um, Pisces, Scorpio energy. But yeah, no, this is a passion. This is a passion, but you could turn it off and on. You could be a Leo or Aries as well, Sag. Okay, but you could turn it off and on because then you'll turn into water. Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, I feel like you're very kind, and maybe you're born in the year of the rabbit. Maybe your nickname is rabbit or rabbi, or you're an Aries, and energetic, inspiring, and too optimistic when it comes to dreams and going with the flow. Mars energy, Cancer rules the moon. So yeah, which is again is Aries energy of being super energetic and super just on top of it. Okay, in tune with your solar plexus of creativity and tiger's eye. Your sacral chakra, which is your second. You're confident, opinionated, secure, and a good speaker. Oh no, it's 3. I'm sorry. So it is your solar plexus. Maybe you need to carry tiger's eye around with you. Very opinionated. You're a good speaker. Hi, you guys. Hi, how you doing, Cheryl? When are you meeting your soulmate? You want to know. If I had one piece of wisdom, to give you today, it would be live this very moment as if your next moment is your last, and or if you live for another 100 years, live and appreciate every second of every second, and the people that really love you and care for you and support you. And enjoy just breathing, and looking at the beauty of the sky. Don't let any moment go by without appreciating it. And every chance you get to compliment your loved ones, do it. Because when they're gone, look, this Pisces energy of being super kind. An empath yourself may be deeper, wealthy, you could be any life path, somewhat of an inheritance, nurturing, Venus, Taurus, Sagittarius. Yeah, Pisces energy of water and going with the flow. So that would be my, that would be my words of wisdom for you for the day. And then what if you do live another 40 years? You got to think about your future in the now. What you do right now affects your future. Just so you know that. What you do in the now will affect 10 years from now, will affect 5 years from now, will affect what you do tomorrow. So it's important that you make the right decisions now, because the truth always comes out in the end. So thank you for asking that question. That was brilliant. There's tiers there. If you want a question, it's a donation of 7. And if you want a yes and no, pull a card, it's a donation of 9. And if you want a 3-card spread with a bonus card, a reflection card, and explanation for all, it's $11 donations. Now, they're not expected. They're not expected at all. You can enjoy this collective reading, but this is a collective reading, and I have to hone in specifically, and then these people have to take a moment. So this is why, okay? Now I can answer, directly, but that's the rules. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we don't talk, we don't Bible thump here, because no one can live up to that crap. You know what I'm saying? I turn my carnality into good, and in who you are not to judge me, especially on my channel. Yeah. So let's go on. Yeah, a winner. This person is going to be a winner, a self-made person, with a small true vision and inspiration, Aries energetic feeling, a winner, gifted. Yes, it could be a Sagittarius too, or a Leo. You could have an A in your name, and you're definitely like this, or an E, and or both, and then you could really be, or last name, You could be really on top of your game, really smart, and a good leader. This artist, music artist, superstar. Music artist, superstar, honest, reliable, and dependable. Of a Sagittarius, action, feeling, and an adventure. And you're not feeling so keen or energetic in the moment. You could be any life path. Okay. When it comes to this Aries energy, you're not feeling so energetic. Here we go with communication, instinctual communication, and the sacrifices you made to be where you are celebrity. Maybe you were a little pushy when you were younger. I feel a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. 1, 2, 3, synchronicity. Listen to what your ancestors have to say, because it's okay. Today's the day. You know what I mean? Jelly bean and Neptune of being true leadership. Okay. And energy. You're going to regain your energy. Look, you're a fucking macro rich celebrity. Yes. Oh, thank you. This is my personal deck. It's called the Jessica Taylor, or I'm sorry, the Jessica Elisa deck. It's the Jessica Elisa Runes deck, actually. But yes, I don't use them very often because this is my only proto. And I already wrote the Bible for it. You know, just a figure of speech. But thank you very much. If you want a question, it'll have to be $7. And then I'll answer your question. And then a $7 donation. Okay, so look, as far as narcissistic, you're dealing with the narcissist who's a covert narcissist. Yes, controlling, a tyrant, a dictator. Yeah, thank you. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. Thank you. This is also Gemini, what I was saying. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, of being social, adaptive, in their power. Geminis are very adaptive. Be careful, they're two-faced sometimes, most of the time. When it comes to their benefit of being in tune with their creativity and very exciting, they might be into this air energy of another Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or even a star, but they have ego issues, and that's the issue. So if you're wondering why you have issues, that's why. 21 or 20 could be your lucky numbers. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, what was I saying? You're alive and happy with purpose after this experience. A Leo of leadership. Happy with purpose in the sun. Okay? Who rules Leo? I mean, Leo rules the sun. Here we go with Uranus of Aquarius, resistance and being stubborn. We also have Scorpio energy, Pisces, Cancer, and Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Plus, we have Godding over here. They believe in their, and that's okay. This is Infinite over here, and this is Taurus, Libra energy. But we have a star here, a stubborn one, a resistant, stubborn star that doesn't want to be. They're scared of the unknown. That's what it is. And I don't know how you're going to make them unscared of the unknown. They're rising, they keep rising. And yeah, and it's just like, they just don't know what the F, you know? And so I feel like you need to help them reach their full potential. Look at this through their creativity. They have like stage fright. You have stage fright, your person does. Yes, air energy. What was I saying? Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay, of adrenaline, luck, new things, trying new things. You know, maybe you don't like to try new things. Star of Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. That rules Saturn of Sagittarius. Because that rhymed. And I knew it. And you didn't. I'm just kidding. Yes. And it's actually Jupiter because Capricorn, well, Sagittarius. Sorry. I fucked up. But here was this birch twig. It's like, oh, I miss my grandmother. You could have been born in the year of the snake. Yeah. And taking a chance or taking a risk on transforming an inner growth or putting your time into someone else, I think you're having a hard time with. Yeah, you are. When it comes to your time and wealth and energies, definitely. Being a leadership role in Gemini, being kind of two-faced. It's a birch twig thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's what this rune means, birch twig. Notice, it's the symbol of the Bluetooth, and it's a rune. Been around way longer. Okay? So when it comes to this communication and this balance. So let's see what else. What else? Do you have anything else for my collective? Thank you guys for joining. I really appreciate all of you guys. And honestly, please, it's about their journey. See the path, the communication, the trusting, your best friends, a confidant, an earth energy is looking for this person. A Venus, a Taurus, or a Libra, or a Taurus. Yeah, they are. Yeah, earth energy, having have not given up, looking for this path, this trust with someone, a new journey, a trust, putting yourself in their place. Listen calmly. Okay? And that's a rune too. And it stands for riding. You could ride horses. You could be in your ride right now. Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Earth energy of Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Fast, creative, intuitive is here. A Leo, sigmatic or masculine energy. Also water sign. Also an earth sign. What's the backwards? Capricorn. So you're not feeling so responsible. I feel like you've sloughed off. You might have the qualities of a yeah, this is the Virgo card. And you might have, and we are in the Virgo moon. So you might have the qualities of a sheep or heap. Yeah. Someone you blocked, someone who's creative, and someone that's never like in the mood to have conversation. Okay. But the thing is here, all right, because this means self, victory, self-expression. Harvest, balance, abundance, expansion, loyalty. Capricorn energy of hard work, adventuristic, not so adventuristic. I'm looking for someone they can trust. A water energy, Scorpio, Pisces, person of maybe, well, super nurturing in Cancer. Of this not having so much energy, going through the cycles or the seasons, and you're tired. It's like there's no more emotion left. Jera. Your name could be Jera. It could start with J. Could have it ERA in your first, middle, last name or all. Okay. You're non-intuitive. That's why you come to these channels. You're very, very non-intuitive. Look, you do not have the gift of intuition, divine masculine, or sigmatic. That's why you come to these channels for answers from us. Pluto, scorpionic energy. Look, you're a giver, a re-giver, a reputable giver. No matter what you're giving, okay, of true leadership into a new beginning with the Libra soon through either work or personal relationship. Okay, yes. Huh. A good reputation. I feel aura of green. Definitely, you're no matter what way you look at it, you're a freaking leader. Yeah, look, what was I saying about self-love and care? It came up over there. Right here. Victory and success. So you're like, I can't be without you. You're in love. And you're not going to have to be without them, divine masculine. Leo, that's grounded in self-victory. I feel like you're protected and grounded. So you either play bass or drums, because artists came up over here. Obsidian by your root chakra. Obsidian, or you could be a front man. A black tourmaline or onyx is, even black lava rock is always good to keep with you. Yeah, see, collective, this person just wants a one-night booty call. It's not even worth it. Don't even fall for it. Because then you'll end up losing your marriage and everything like my friend did. She ended up sleeping with Ringo Starr, I think it was. And she lost her marriage over it, dude. It was effed up. It's not even funny. Yeah, so for one night booty call, is it worth it? Fuck no. Just get a toy, I'm telling you. You know what I mean? Just be kind. Prosperity, joy, and pleasure. You know, I feel like you're rushing into marriage too much with this air energy, or you could be an air energy of Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, having these traits, being masculine, in tune with your feminine side, empath, that's why. Venus, Taurus, confirmation. Maybe you're off the ground a lot. This Arun also means joy and prosperity. Okay. Rune. Cognitive mind. Peace, cognitive mind. Libra, being number 1 or number 10 in this sun. okay, of peace. This person does not have a ego trip. This person is of a cognitive mind. They're not, they don't have the Messiah complex. They're humble. Okay? So keep that in mind too. Talking about being on it when it comes to knowing your person. You are a person that does their homework. Yukpiga Laguz of water, a divine feminine. Okay. Dreams, intuition, logic, and the King of Swords, and mentality, and in Mercury, which Gemini Virgo rule, and we are in Virgo moon. Yes, of adventuristic, being very they could be more nurturing than they are. But they're not feeling that Aries energetic feel. This Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, divine feminine. Yeah, kind of feeling like lazy, you know. This means dreams. This is the letter L for logic. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, you guys. Look, you are not a celebrity, you are a VIP. You're a very important person. Yes. Very important person. Not quite a celebrity. Someone on here right now. So, look, of protection. A lover has a solution of adventure, of Libra, of Taurus, Libra, Capricorn, Virgo, Sagittarius, Aries now, Leo. Okay, active masculine, very active. They have the qualities of the rooster. So they get up really fucking early in the morning. Okay, and they crow their little ass off. That's what they're doing. Okay, and this rune here, it specifically means solution, you know, or protection. Yeah. Okay. So you are always a very important person. Never think that you're not. You always are. No matter what. If no one told you that you were not beautiful, if no one told you that you were not handsome, I'm here to tell you, you are fucking beautiful and fucking handsome. All the way, homies. You know what I mean? There's only 1 in 8 billion of you. You know? So it's okay to admit when you're wrong. It's okay because that's when you learn and you learn to grow. And that is what this message is about, growth. And look how many cards we have. So basically saying that's the way you are. You're willing to learn and admit when you're wrong, which is good. Because this person that you like so much also feels that way. Keep that in mind. And that's a very important attribute to this person. Okay, this passion, this core ID, centered, purpose, passion, driven. Okay, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries energy. Okay, not afraid to admit when you're wrong. Maybe earth signs can learn that just a little bit. That would be fucking great. Okay, now this rune means rune. It's the power of the dragon, and the Chinese celebrate this in their new year. Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Again, as we're in Virgo energy, being kind of two-faced when it comes to this Libra, Gemini. You know, the other air sign. I see it so many times. Aquarius of the star. Okay, so I feel like sigmatic energy right here. Total sigmatic superstar. Divine Femi is back. Hello. Curious. You're very curious. You have a lot of luck. You know, hello. I feel like you wrote a song, Hello. Adele, maybe Chanel, a bell, ring my bell, change, okay, initiation, curiosity, luck, not feeling stuck. That's what this means. Okay, and feeling like burnt out from your dreams. Okay, right there. Yeah, feeling burnt out in your dreams. This Jupiter and Sagittarius rules that. Yeah, you're an empath for sure. Peaceful, problem solver, diplomatic. I knew it. Lover, superstar, super fair with shit. Air energy. Okay, again, you feel like your dreams are like, what the F? Something you were passionate about in Sagittarius and very optimistic about and worked hard for. Venus, Taurus. Yes. So you're definitely empath. Like you might even be clairaudient, clairvoyant, psychic, and have a passion for what you do. This air energy, which makes you really good at what you do. So look, you're winning. This rune means godding. So it's like you're trusting God. You're leaning on him. You're winning. You're with your dreams, finally. Something you thought you lost forever. Divine agape touch and success. Confirmation. You are fucking winning. Okay? Beauty, resolution, Capricorn energy. Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo. Yeah. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy. A femme. Just a regular, like, feminine. Okay? This is Saturn. This is the astrology sign for Saturn. It means beauty and resolution, as Aphrodite is goddess of Venus. Okay. And that's Venus down there. My cards are very detailed and very easy to read. Beginners can read them, to the most experienced readers can read them. So I really feel like, I don't know, I've got one thing published, which is really important. That was my invention. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet. Like, I need to meet somebody or something, because my buddy Stefan, I don't know what the F happened, but gosh dang it. So I created this deck, the Jessica Lisa deck, and I don't recommend doing it the way I did, but I'm pretty sure I got everything. So here we go on with wealth, sensitive, shy. This is where this Pisces energy is coming in, feeling lazy. Everything I said of Aries, Leo, Sag. Yep. Person of guiding and inheritance. Shy, sensitive, and wealthy. That's what that means. Wealthy. Adventuristic, hardworking, shy, and a true leader in a different kind of way. Like, not up front stage. I feel like they're in the back playing an instrument. Yep. A giver cares more about you. Look at this. A giver and cares more about you. That is fucking crazy. Okay? That's awesome, dude. Congratulations. What this? Cancer energy? Aquarius energy here. It's reverse, remission, gut feeling, honest. Honesty came up 3 times already. Okay? You're very clean and very neat. Your hygiene. That is very important to me. I don't know about you, but to me, yes. You have to. Okay. Night and fucking day. I don't give a shit, but I'm just picky like that. But look, morning, lunch, or late. You know, I feel like you're fashionably late. Yes, you are, my friend. Logic again, mentality of the King of Swords. What was I saying? What was I saying? In being honest, because Gemini's flipped with secrets. Yep. This birch twig. You know, they think that something's gonna bother you, and no. Nothing's gonna bother you. People know what you don't tell them. In this nurturing and people attacking you when you're already down on the ground and kicking you when you're down on the ground, so to speak. I'm just saying that's bullshit. Yeah, Venus right here. Pleasure, touch. This Leo energy wants to hook up with the either Libra, Taurus in the chart. Okay. Prosperity, success, wealth, and optimism. Yeah, Jupiter and Sagittarius, Pisces of wealth. Wow, expansion. Wow. Prosperity and success and wealth is where this masculine comes from. Energy, sigmatic energy. Yeah. Put yourself in their place. Listen and be the center of the storm when it comes to staying calm. Yeah. White quartz, clear amethyst. What was I freaking saying? Okay. And I think that's where you should end your night if you're going to go to sleep, you know? Just remember you don't know it all. There's always something that you can learn from someone and someone that you could teach to someone. So nobody knows it all, ever. And once you stop learning, well, that's the day you stop like living pretty much and just existing. Who wants to live like that? You know, a know-it-all. The older I get, the less I know. I don't know about you, you know, but love, be calm, be controlled, accept change. I feel like you're having a hard time with. Maybe 88 is your lucky number, or 8 you're fair. Yeah, this, maybe you have red hair. Why did I just get that? Aries, you know, that autumn color hair. Yeah. Very fair, air. Could be an air energy. In need. Appears, again, is saying that a red, so red hair. Follow to your heart. Follow your heart. Listen, don't just hear. Do the right thing, my dear. Do you see what I'm saying? That's the most important part if you want to win this woman's heart. But until then, a little luck, a learning, creativity, and transformation, mating of power. Maybe you like dragons and luck. I feel Irish in the air. I feel like you're Irish with red hair or blonde hair like me. I feel like you're like 5'8" or something, and you're need to stop waxing your chest and your stomach. Don't do that, dude. Hair is sexy. You know, it's manly and sexy. Women love that shit. Yeah, so it's like, damn, you're this front man. But it's like, also, this is like this person that is in love with you and can't be without you, that knows what they want, a person of power, a person that believes in this tranquil communication, luck and power and leadership, but is not communicating. Doesn't believe in miracles or destiny. Maybe he believes in destiny or coincidence, more of a coincidence. I feel this from this person with this auburn hair on here. Hello, person with auburn hair. Hi. What's your name? You've already got the recognition for your work. So what's your name? I would like to know. Anyways, thank you for supporting, subscribing, liking, and sharing. Taurus energy came up, being reliable, down to earth, diplomatic, and devoted in a justified way, and good karma. 8 being of significance of Libra and a Taurus energy. Okay. Of maybe acting upon their emotions, this air energy of Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, more so not being so adventuristic when usually they would be. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you can and you will. Come on, hun. You're better than that. Okay, and if you need therapy, there are professionals out there. Make an appointment. Talk to this lady, because you're not really listening to me anyways. I'm not a, licensed psychologist or anything. But you're going to be okay. I think I really want you to make an appointment with a psychologist to where you could talk to someone about this. Okay? Oh, well, if you have nothing nice to say, don't say it. No. Bye forever. Don't come on my channel trying to patronize me. Look, confused or amused? I'm kind of amused myself. Yeah, this person is not even close to stability, dude. This birch twig has been through a lot. This star, feminine star. This hard-working, disciplined manifester of an aura of green, pink green. A person that needs, we all need love, but this earth energies of Capricorn, you see, Taurus and Virgo. even Jupiter energies of Jupiter energies and Saturn energies of Capricorn, being responsible. Yeah, that's what it says right there, duh. Super caring, nurturing, energetic, and grounded, and being of leadership, going with the flow of things. Being a person of the summer. A person of the sun. A true leader. Qualities of a horse. You work too much, I think. I think you work too much, but that's just my opinion. Look, karma, excellent. Good credit. Great karma. You've got good credit and you've got good karma coming your way. Okay? So through expansion, growth, and creativity, magic, you know, it's within yourself. You have to believe in yourself that you could do it. If you believe in yourself you could do it, you can't make people love you. You have like a crush right now, and you're worth more than that. That's what you don't understand. I wish you would call like a psychologist and go and talk to one. What do you need to do next, Seren? I told you, you need to go to a psychologist, seriously, and talk to the professional, because you're not listening, for one, to me when I tell you that you're more than worth it, and you're not believing it, and you need to hear it from someone else besides me, hun, by a professional. Okay, this going through this magic rebirth. No wonder I was getting water energy of growth. Look, growth again. That's what this whole message is about. Growth. Okay. Anyways, for those that are new to my Jessica Elisa oracle deck here, runes oracle deck, yeah, welcome. I've also created a spread called the Wheel of Ages, and it's really easy for beginners. Yes, serious, Seren. I'm telling you, you need to hear it from another feminine. And make sure she's feminine. You just got a bad crush. I'm just telling you. You like a challenge. You're like an Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy. You like a challenge that, like, no, you can't handle the rejection. You need to learn to do that, because not everybody's going to accept you. You know what I'm saying? And you can't care what people think. But please, you do. Please make an appointment for professional help. I am not a psychologist. So you will get stable. Aquarius. Yeah. You will get stable. And it's funny because I was just looking at Uranus. Okay, which is Aquarius. Aquarius right here, of being resistant and stubborn about maybe this woman. You deserve more. Don't you know that? You do. You're a man of inheritance. Okay? Godding. You have the qualities, so loyal. This woman is going to regret it later. And by that time, you're going to be married and have moved on to someone. You're going to be like, thank God I didn't marry that other girl. And she's going to be like, damn, I wish I married him. Or you're going to have issues like this through your whole relationship. I'm telling you. Do you want that? I don't think you want that. You're going to be a superstar soon. Divine Masculine. I know you're missing that, okay? But trust me, there are better things out there like music. If you play an instrument, get back into playing music. Get back into playing basketball, I feel like, or soccer, you know? I feel like you like to work with your feet a lot. Maybe it's track. You could be a swimmer. No, you're not a swimmer because you're into music. Wow. Yeah. Interesting. Aquarius energy. Okay. Resolution, inheritance. Blue's your color. And love is the issue. Look, you could always keep that kind of love for her, but when you're with someone else, it doesn't mean you're going to love her any less or love her. You're just going to love her differently. It's like if you had one or more kids. It's not that you love one more than the other. It's just that you love them differently. You know what I'm saying? Or nieces or nephews. Look at it from that perspective and see if that helps, Aquarius. Okay. I think that'll help you. I feel like you are very creative. Maybe design something. Yeah. Or something needs to be fixed in the house, or something needs to be balanced here. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Amused or confused? Don't be confused. Be amused. Okay? And enjoy every second of every second. Seriously. Thank you, everybody, for if you have donated. Thank you so much if you have. And I'm doing a 3-tier thing where you can ask a question with the pendulum, and get a yes and no direct answer, or you can get a pull a card and a yes and no direct for so 7, 9, and 11. You can get a 3-card read personalized on a collective live like this. Yeah. And if you donate up to $11, it's just a gift we give back of giving you your personal, so I'm just trying to help people as of now. As everybody's kind of going through a hard time, but I'm doing as best I can. I'm not, this is like adrenaline, determined, stubborn. I feel like you and bees don't get along. Intense, egotistical. Yeah, see what I mean? Egotistical. Maybe it's the cheap thing. I don't know. I'm not, I feel like that. This Cancer energy, Taurus, this, or being of ego. Yeah, you're not loyal. You weren't loyal before to this water energy, whether it was even yourself. Yeah. Very distant. I feel like you guys are miles apart right now. Yep. Y'all are miles apart. Comfort, pleasure, hippie sensation. Divine Feminine. Okay. Wonjo. Okay. This letter you would think would mean P, which I guess over the years, the runes, but it actually was a W back in the day. You're welcome. And thank you for subscribing, liking, and sharing. Well, we're already at 110. Yeah. Well, anyway, that was the Jessica Elisa deck. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I didn't get to use the other decks. But I will on, I don't think I'm gonna do a late night live tonight, y'all. I'm so exhausted. I need to let my skin breathe, and I just need to relax. You know what I'm saying? I'm not feeling the greatest, and keeping your best intentions. Bad intender return to sender times 10. God and goddesses of the light, protect me. Goddess Nyx of night, protect us as we sleep in our still and wake up with a good warm meal. Take away the fog and fear and bring to me the answers clear and near for my collective, my family, my loved ones. I love you guys so much. I pray for you all the time. And just know it's God's voice thunders when you hear it. It's marvelous. And he does great things beyond our understanding. It's like the understanding my grandma used to say that you have to experience. Like, he just calms the waters instantly. And this was actually found in Job 37:5. So maybe you're also looking for a job. I feel like you're good in communications. You're kind of wealthy. You really don't need one. Maybe just a part-time job, but very adventuristic, so you're willing to do whatever. But yeah, this is the deck. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it helped. Yes. This is gonna be, I'm hoping I can duplicate this soon, like manufacture it, or whatever, like in multiple, like in quantity, for a good deal, so that I can get them packaged. Then I gotta get a seller's permit, and then I gotta, all that. So yeah, grounded, balanced, creative, very in tune with your chakras, musician, artist, music artist, energetic, lucky, gifted of power, not afraid of the unknown, balanced and grounded. Red could be your favorite color, or you could just be really in tune with your root chakra, which is at the base of your spine. Wow. 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 Because my hands are so little, and this is like, oh man. Aquarius keeps coming up. You're a star, you're a celebrity, whoever's freaking on here watching me. Hi, celebrity. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. 777. Omar, hi. How are you doing? Good, I hope. Oh my gosh. Oh. Yeah, angel number 777. Yeah, you're the one in tune with your root chakra, obsidian onyx. You could play drums or bass, this Pisces of wealth, or even be a front man. Wow. That's pretty dang cool. You want to look up 777, my dear? Let's look it up. On your angel number. 777. You're facing your fear or this falseness or truths becoming lies becoming into truths. Trusting, learning to trust the divine. Yeah, your angels are showing you signs and asking you to release this fear of the unknown in the Fool. This is the Fool card. Taking a leap of faith and just trusting the process because you don't trust the universe. And you don't want to give up control, which is ridiculous because you can't control what people feel or think. That's why you're having such a hard time. Okay, so rather embrace it with faith. Um, and yours and her best interests. Maybe it's not the right time, maybe later will be, but you've got to trust your guardian angels and your spirit guides. You have to, like, you cannot evolve yourself because you cannot control how other people feel. You cannot make others love you, dude. I'm telling you. You can't. You just can't. I'm sorry. I mean, if I could, I would too. You know what I'm saying? If I could, I would too. But you already know the answers you seek, so I don't know why you keep bringing it up. Anyways, does anybody have a $7 question, a $9 question, pick a card, or a 3-card spread they want me to do for $11, and a reflection card explanation for all? It's the VIP deal I've got going on right now. Yes, in need of focus, change, being fair, maybe you're not so calm. You're just feeling, remember, emotions come and go every 10 seconds. So love is an action, not an emotion for one. Okay? Remember that. I think your feelings are just hurt. But you need to just let it be, dude. You'll find someone better. Yeah. Someone that's for you. What was I telling you about the emotions? Your harvest, your fruitful things drifting because of your feelings. You want to lose everything because of 10 seconds of feeling a stupid way? No, of course not. Now, these cards, this is Aquarius energy too. Look at that. That's crazy. But honestly, this is like airy, loving, easy to talk to, friendly, super easy. Like you could be a faker at times. You're definitely a taker. I don't see aura. Aquarius. You're very firm. Yeah. I don't know if you're very much of a giver. No. Yeah. If you're gonna try to hook up with an Aquarius dude, don't. Because they're not even a giver. It's not worth it. Okay? The dishonesty and the unloyal, arrogant aspect of being untrustworthy. Like the year someone born of the snake and being in need of love. You know, I'm just saying, you guys. Aries energy not being so energetic and intuitive, maybe listening to your intuition creatively fast now in a different perspective. Once you give up control, you'll feel so much better and be able to breathe. You know what I'm saying? Of wanting to control another person. You can't make another person love you. Why would you want a person that doesn't want to be with you anyways? You know what I'm saying? You don't want that shit. Who wants that shit? Let's get real, homie. Straight the F up. Let's get down, dirty dog, down real about this shit. Okay, bad agenda, greedy, platonic, friendly love. What is this, a game you're playing? In love, can't be without you. Okay. This is how this other girl looks at you. Greedy and in a friendly love. A friendly love. Not a booty call. Yeah. So, please, I am seek professional help. I am not, you might be a little confused, but I'm not a professional psychologist, okay? So, please seek the proper professional help. Yeah. Grounded, loyal, friendly, teamwork, trust. Maybe this person wanted to collaborate with you work-wise and you wanted more from her. That's what I think. Someone here. Someone here. A trust. Aquarius came up again. Wow. Friendly, airy, easy to talk to, super easy to talk to. But he's a taker, he's not a giver. You know, like, if you're gonna be with me, you're gonna give as much as I am. At least, shit. Don't settle for, yeah, it's his ego. Ego being number one or the best at what he does, or other people telling him that. You know what I'm saying? Messiah complex. He literally probably has a complex. But he also thinks he's the Messiah or the Messiah complex. And maybe a lot of people look at him like the fucking Messiah. You know what I'm saying? Because he saved their lives or something weird. I don't know. Collective. But yeah, this person of creativity, harmony, and you have the creative support that you need. You have that already. So it's like, yeah, you don't need to invest actively in anybody or anything because you already have yours. Why would you want to help someone else unless the IRS wanted to take because you made too much and didn't spend enough? Then you would have to spend some money on a small business like mine or something, or the IRS would take it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Skinny Bones, how you been? Nice to have you here. 111. And that's what I see. So, Skinny Bones. Tell me, what would you like to know? Would you like just a 3-card read? I'm going to give an example and I'm going to use you as my model, okay? So, here is an example. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Don't forget Intuitive Taro from Intuitive Kev on eBay worldwide. Okay, so let's go through this. Ooh, Knight of Swords, Orb ready. This is proving of logic. King of Swords energy. Or air energy Aquarius. Okay, Libra, Gemini. Yeah. Manipulating something. That has to do with being with someone. A high priestess. Earth energies. Earth energies. Earth and air. Back and forth. What was I saying? What the heck was I saying? Look, happiness. Divine guidance. Happiness is coming your way. That's awesome, priestess. And the Two of Cups here. And the Seven of Cups, you're Scorpio, Libra. Okay, you have many choices. Sometimes not making a choice at all is the worst thing you could do. You know what I mean? It's better to take a risk than to take no risk at all. So when it comes to this, and then even if people gossip about you, if you don't have haters and you can't celebrate, I mean, you're not doing something right. You know what I'm saying? Just remember that. And feeling overwhelmed, because that's how you really feel. And you have to put on a fake smile. This heartbreak, this air energy. Yes, the Lovers, air energy of Gemini. Okay, and this is also the Four of Swords and needing to get rest. This person could be two-faced. Definitely confirming air energy. Look, bad intender return to sender. Yep, in the moment, it's all about lifting one another up. We harm no one. And this is of a romance that becomes of some generosity. Because someone was generous, a romance is going to become. A risk that you took a while ago. You've already met this person, I think. Of always having to defend yourself in relationships. What the F did I say about the King of Swords and the logic? Exactly. So logically think about everything and what's going on. Okay, I feel like you really need to do that. And you're also very good looking. You're right underneath the Emperor and this state and have all the qualities of all the kings. So just keep that in mind. Yeah. Yeah, and collective. Keep having that good perspective. I think you have a wonderful, wonderful perspective. And you're gonna make it big, man. You just, gotta be patient and just walk. What was I saying? Walk away from the stress. Walk away what you can't control. You can only control your own actions. Intuitive. Hey, Kev, if you're there. Hey, Kev. No, but you can only control your own actions. Like, you can't make people love you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't playing. You're a person that pays attention to detail. Yes, of course. Look, what was I saying? What the F was I saying about the King of Wands here being right underneath the Emperor? You are traditional. Taurus energy. Yeah. Emperor, Taurus energy. Of the Four of Wands even. Okay. Very generous. Emperor energy. Traditional marriage. I feel the Four of Wands are going to come out. A decision's already been made by a Cancer. Or Sagittarius, or with the Sagittarius. This person is egotistical and a Gemini. In rushing things, just rushing things, leads to shit talk, you know. And about what this honest woman that's literally, we're in Virgo, but she's been isolating herself, not wanting to fight, but honest, but not only just honest, she's the Queen of Cups, which is the best queen besides the Queen of Wands of intuition in the deck. Okay, she's got a heart of gold. There's no greater thing or feeling than a woman that gives her whole heart to her man, and vice versa. Okay, from these truths and being in hermit mode, let's get real on that. This high priestess that pays attention, just waiting, this Queen of Cups, she's gonna have her 10 of Cups. She's gonna have this 10 of Cups. But I feel like she put down her idea for a minute, because everybody, what was supposed to be a divine partner, a romance, like a family thing that everybody just gossiped about instead of coming around and used it, you know, as a story here. Okay. Used it to gossip about, leaving this girl alone to cry, like kicking her when she's down. Okay. Because everybody's coming at her with these wands, like she's like having to defend herself. Why? Why, you ask, for the high priestess? Well, because she's beautiful, she's sexy, she's single, she's passionate. She might have been the best lover you ever had. And she's an intuitive, a person of the light. Right there, collective. And not just that, okay? She's your twin flame. She could have been, and you just needed to take a leap of faith. It's not like you were a hero anyway. Maybe you're a freaking complete loser person. But acting like a fool of just taking the leap of faith, and even though you're afraid of the unknown, you know, trusting the process, please, and enjoying the moment, every second of every second. I'm telling you. Oh, Lord. Just crazy. Thank you guys for subscribing, liking, and sharing. Help me get over 1,000 so I can, we could be all superstars, and you could join the superstars. And that's perks. You get to hang out with me all day, or like half a day at least. That's private reads, and it's yes and no questions, and private videos that only people that join the superstars will be able to have. So help me get over 1,000, you guys. Thank you so much, Tiny Teeny. And yes, this Queen of Pentacles needs to be a little more grateful for her pentacles. You know what I'm saying? I feel like she grew up kind of rich, like with this silver spoon. So why would she be grateful? She never really had to come up with anything. So she could be a little more grateful. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean if maybe she's a bank and she was born at a bank. And, you know, I'm just saying. But she's got to be like everybody else too. Yeah. Yeah. I feel goth. More goth. Or fantasy, like, stuff from the Sigmatic Alpha energy. Look at this Queen of Wands. I told you she's got the gift of sight. Yes, the gift of light. So bright, bright. Oh my gosh. I feel like she's confused about Jesus and about what we really do here. It's all intent. It's all intentions. And we're all born in carnality. You know what I'm saying? Ascension. It's a higher awakening for this person. I feel like you practiced this before, Queen of Wands. Yes, you have. You're a high priestess, for sure. You're either air, earth energy. So, yeah, it's just, wow. Greed. You're not going to deal with greedy people. You know what I'm saying? And you're staying exactly where you're going to stay. And that sucks. And you're just like, what the fuck do I do? Honestly, I want my wishes to come true. And here we are in the Nine of Wands, and my heads are up in the clouds, up real loud, and I'm in the Nine of Wands. No wands, no bonds. All right, no wands. Okay, so look, you're still standing after the pandemic, after all the bullshit you've been through. You are still fucking standing, and that takes a real superstar. You know, not your head up in the clouds. Look, don't pretend like you don't know the difference, because you do. Okay? Don't pretend like you're crying and there's tears there. There's freaking tears. All right? Because you know the truth, but you don't want to admit it. Stop looking away from it and address the subject. Okay? You're still standing. You know? Looking away from it. What was I saying? Looking away from this procrastinating decision. Secrets, secrets. It's like, why is everything obsessed with a secret? Like, not a secret when it comes to some kind of passion or affair or something going on with a poor dude. What? Are you fucking serious? What is this, your gardener or your plumber? What the hell? What in the effery? Yeah, trying to get away with this bullshit. Trying to fucking get away with this. By you not going anywhere. What was I saying about the Four of Swords and Gemini energy? Yeah, I feel like you're actually Gemini is resting now. But independence. Okay, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energies. Independence, Scorpio, even and Libra. Okay, and the Nine of Pentacles here being the star. Aquarius energy. Thinking, they're just hoping that things will come through. Maybe you, oh my God. And this is where I usually stop at the Ten of Pentacles. This is happily ever motherfucking after. Biatch. No, for real. F you, I'm jealous. No. Seriously, dude. You're gonna have everything, all the aces in the upright, sister. You're gonna have, brother, you're gonna have freaking everything. You're gonna have all the money. Yeah, it doesn't matter, man or woman on here. The man or the woman on here. Hola. ¿Cómo está hoy? Huh, Giovanni. Mucho gusto. No. Hell no. I ain't from nowhere. From California. You know what I'm saying? Um, Ten of Pentacles, you're going to end up with the money, the emotional fulfillment. You're going to end up with good collaborations, lucrative streams of income. Happily ever after is basically what this card is saying. Married. You're going to have a home. You're going to own your home outright because you're going to have the money to do it. Almost feel like you're winning the lotto or something. Like, and yeah, well, Vegas is cool, but I would honestly go on the outskirts of Vegas, live on the outskirts, or right on the border of California and Vegas. Yeah, it's cheaper. Unless you're in Pahrump. But look, happily ever after. Happily ever after with your Ten of Pentacles. Star energy and independence. Amazing. Oh, just fucking amazing. Happily ever after. This is logical. What was I kept saying? I kept saying. Yeah, you're procrastinating on a choice. You're procrastinating on a choice right now, Magician. And what did I say about the Four of Wands? Marriage. Oh, thank you, Giovanni. Muchas gracias. Look, what did I say? Es tu esposa. Es tu esposa. Anyway, what was I saying? This is confirming the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, and I said the Knight of Swords. Okay. Aquarius energy. Also the Six of Cups. The Six of Swords. I feel like you were young, you knew this person before. Like, you would never guess who this person is. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like you don't get high. For some reason, I just got that, like... I feel like you don't get high, which is a good thing. I mean, it's more for me, right? I mean, just in the Nine of Swords, this is like you're still standing, but you're losing hope. And around here, we don't give up. Words from Tupac. I love you. Love you, bro. Yeah, change. Change is inevitable. This ain't happening, but someone is getting over this. Yeah. I just lost someone recently too that had me like this in the Nine of Swords, but it was in a Capricorn energy. I feel it's a flip side, air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. In this greed, yeah. And family greed. Yeah, family greed. Look at this. This is after you get married. You're gonna run into some issues. And it's not gonna seem fair, but you're eventually gonna work them out because karma, his bad karma. I feel like you should wait on your marriage because he's not done with his karmic debt. You are, but he is not. So if you don't want to be in the middle of his karmic debt, I would wait on getting married. Yeah. I know you guys probably are like saying you're married, but you're not. You know what I'm saying? It's not legal. So, also this Leo energy, Aries and Sagittarius. This person is like, this is heavy, is the head that wears a crown. And this is her being overwhelmed with just tears. And look, it's like she's hanging upside down on gravity boots because the crown is so fucking heavy. You know what I'm saying? And it hurts. It hurts to be beautiful as she. You know what I'm saying? Leo energy. And designers in America has made it this way to these empresses, these humanitarians, these beautiful, beautiful people. This is Taurus energy, okay? This is infertility. I feel like someone was snipped or got their stuff removed, if you know what I mean. And this is not being treated like royalty because you're looking more into a love than a collaboration. And I feel like you're playing emotional manipulation with this romance and this divine partner, honestly. And I feel like you're different. What was I saying? In age, false person. What was I saying? Fear is false person. Yeah, because you don't understand. Don't understand. So that's why you or your person has been staying off of media. Okay. I feel like uh you look innocent now, but you weren't an innocent child. You know what I'm saying? But you look innocent now. Like you don't look like what you've been through. You know, as a child, you're a terror child, probably like me. But look, God has something better for your wishes, something better than you could ever imagine. And sometimes shit has to crumble down in order to rebuild it. You know what I mean? And that's where you're at in the present right now. Yeah, dealing with the lies of the bullshit. Lies, finding out the truths from life, Scorpio into Libra energies of the Seven of Cups. Okay? Through the Knight of Wands, a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. More Sagittarius with one wand, which means he made a decision to be by himself or to find someone else. Also confirming that energy with Leo and being strong. This person always gets what they want. I feel like they sport an inverted pentagram. I feel like they sport that for some reason. I don't know. But this Page of Pentacles is like you get to do what you want in Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, but also like in the King of Pentacles and the Emperor and the Empress right here. And as long as it's been within reason and hurt no one. And you know, you're gonna get married, you're gonna get remarried, as the Four of Wands did come out. I told you. Page of Pentacles, yes. Telling you good news that you're not a fucking trash box, and I fucking hate clowns, but you're not a trash box. And the truth, these lies, the truth always comes out in the end. So don't worry about it. You're not a trash box. These haters could go kiss a fucking cheek. Okay, what I mean? You know what I mean? No one gives a fuck. If they're actually hating and talking about you, it makes you more of a celebrity. Because at least they're talking about you. And that's one of the tricks that the management doesn't want you to know. Which I'm going to tell every artist I know. Every trick I know. So they can manage their own stuff and save a bunch of fucking money. This is wrong. This is wrong. You know what I'm saying? Just freaking wrong. Yeah, and then be talked into it by management. These haters, these emotional manipulators. Yeah. Yeah, and that is the motherfucking truth. Look how that came up. Wow. 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 Just fucking sad, man. You're just fucking sad, dude. It's like, it's the truth. You made a decision and you need to act upon it soon. I'm just saying, or it's gonna be too late for you. And you're gonna lose out on the Ace of Pentacles. Everybody wants the Ace of Pentacles. Everybody's got a price, baby. In this evil, fucking cynical, greedy ass world. Maybe I don't. Maybe you don't, collective. And it's disturbing. It really is. It's really annoying. Look, success. This is like the high priestess materialized of success, of the truth, wishes coming true. For a high priest. Ah, look. Leo energy, sun, moon, or rising. Happiness. Happiness. Realizing the hidden enemy is within themselves. Realizing this is what's creating their happiness. They're a person with a stage name Pockets Hot without the air. Okay, and they're greedy with their time. Maybe they're greedy with their health. Instead of being on social media, they're making shit happen in a new perspective, logically speaking. Okay. Better to make no choice than a rash choice. You know, and water your grass where it grows. No choice than a choice based off emotion. So, right there in your 3-card spread, Ace of Pentacles, the World, and the Sun. Happiness, success, and it takes a lot. So just be grateful for what you have. If you want more in the future, you got to be grateful for what you have in the now. In the now. You've got to be grateful. Yeah. These 3 cards, dude. You're gold. And the 10 of Pentacles. Are you fucking kidding me? Happiness, happiness, happiness. Okay. Something better than you can ever imagine. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, that was you're still standing. Marriage. 4 of Wands. You're still standing. You know what I mean? Thank you for the compliments, you guys. Leaving a legacy behind. Someone here is going to leave a legacy behind through their positive perspective. Blackjack 21. And maybe you are in Vegas, or you live in Vegas, or have a place in Vegas, John. I don't know. I think I have a friend named John that lives in Vegas. John Phillips. Yes. King of Wands. A person of logic. Yeah, you're single right now. Stay that way. Stay celibate and get a toy. It's not fucking worth it. Trust me. I'm 44 years old telling you. It's not. I've been through what you've been through, dude. It's not even worth it. It's like so fucking asinine stupid. It really is. And one day you'll be my age and look back and be like, I'm so fucking glad I listened to that stupid blonde fucking tarot reader. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So just keep that in mind, collective. You know, you're not alone. There's people out there for you, and there's hotlines. So don't be obsessed with whatever person that you can't get to love you, because you can't make people love you. I spent 30 years with someone. I lost 30 years with someone. Well, I knew him for 30 years, but 26. Okay. Are they going to give me my years back? Am I ever going to get those years back? Take it from me, hun. Anyways. I don't think so. Air energy. I feel like you're going to sleep soon. Thanks, Intuitive Kev. I just want to say thank you. Your hairline's looking extra crispy and you're awesome. And if you want to buy his decks, I would personally buy all 3 of them, the tarot. But if you can't buy them all 3 at once, I would buy the Kipperish first. Okay. Then the tarot. And then the extra. Or buy the 2 extra oracles. And then the tarot. You know what I'm saying? It's up to you. But they really go together. You know what I'm saying? And so we need to support each other. Oh, crap. Dropping everything and stuff. Like, what the F? What in the effery? God has made everything beautiful in its time. Remember that. We're just talking about that. This is in Ecclesiastes 3:11, I believe, which is communications of angel number 11. So, fuck, it's so fucking hot in here. So hot in here. Seriously. So, yeah, collective. You're going to be okay. Okay? You're going to be just fine. Person of passion. Yeah. Active masculine. Maybe even, yeah, just get a toy. Whatever, dude. For real. It's not worth it. What you're putting yourself through, dude. Stop, like, imagining her. You know what I'm saying? Because we're all adults on this channel. Stop imagining her. Okay? You're the winner. Okay? So, anyways, I just want to say thank you guys. Thanks for letting me share my Jessica Lisa deck with y'all. Oracle Runes deck. I'm kind of still adding to it. It's probably going to end up huge at the end. I don't know. But, I already wrote the little booklet for this deck. And I just need to get it published. And, you know, like this, dude. However he did this, like that. So that's what I need to do. That's my goal. Inevitably, eventually, save my invention because it was meant for the most sensitive skin. It doesn't cut. It doesn't nick. It creates smooth skin, lasts 3 to 4 times as long, prevents ingrown hairs, razor rash, razor burn, razor bumps, and to even scarring. It's meant for overly curly hair to the most sensitive skin, straight hair, and everything in between. It's the first antifungal with its precision control, finally bringing the barbering to your bathroom. All right. Okay. Eco-friendly. Self-cleaning. Known as Flex, PHLEX, America's first personal hygiene safety razor handle. Yes. Created by one cosmetologist. It's okay. If I ever see my buddy again, I'm gonna make right with him. But I didn't appreciate how he just boned down on me. Like, what the fuck? He was supposed to deal with the filings and all this shit with the USPTO, and he said, "Oh, like it'll almost be 3 years in March. I'll talk to you in April." It's like he's like, "When you don't hear from me, that's good." I was like, "What, Stefan? What do you mean? You're like my brother. You saved my life once. You really did. You saved my fucking life, and I love him for that. And he's not like my brother, dude. The brother who never has. Family is what you freaking make of it, right?" Anyways, you guys, I just want to say I love you all, and I hope you get something out of this message. And I love you, I love you, I love you. And until next time, help me make a difference by using edible straws. You could buy them on Amazon. Don't use straws at all. You could take the straws that you do have, the plastic ones, and cut them all the way up in half and then 4/4, and then there you go. Throw them away in the trash. They float to the top and will be pushed to the tide and collected by plastic machines, plastic collecting machines that collect floating plastic, not sinking plastic. So we solved that problem. Happy Independence Day, India. What do you call it? I forgot. I had a friend that was Hindu. And I just love, I love the, bloodletting barbers used to practice. But yeah, I just freaking, I love India. They have quality stuff. I get most of my gems and stuff from there because they have quality shit, man. Who wants to spend their stuff on bullshit? Not I. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking hot as fucking hell in here. Oh, Christ. Yes, lots of love to India. I love you guys. I believe in karma, dharma. Yes. Norse mythology. Chi. I think the only religion I didn't look into yet was Kabbalah. Was the only one. But I think it's the same thing as like a Wiccan or whatever. I don't know. But anyways. Thank you. Happy Independence Day to India. Nirav, if you're out there, I love you. No matter what. Me and the Mr. Pants over here. Thank you lots for your love from India. Yes. My friend, well, Nirav, his father built a hospital there. Yeah. So I love you, Nirav. I know he wanted to go, but I don't know what happened. Anyways, happy Independence Day. Happy birthday, India. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. And I wish you guys the best of luck, and freedom is great. But yet, are we really free? Is the question from government. I don't think we're really free at all. I'm serious. We're not. None of us are, man. None of us are. But freedom to me is creative control over my art. Yep. I don't give a shit if I'm fucking poor until I die. Just ask Paul Stanley from Alice in Chains. Yeah, that song Rooster he wrote for his a father about the Vietnam War. Yeah. So he was not happy when he found out about this small little clause that management didn't tell them about before they signed. Anyways, really sad because I love that band. Grew up with that band. Anyways, lots of love to you guys, and I feel everything, the energy is gonna be just chill and just calm, and everybody's gonna be themselves. You're gonna have a chill couple nights. That's how I'm feeling. Everything's gonna be good. So take this opportunity to not stress, and just to go with the flow, because there's nothing you could do about anything right now anyway. You know what I mean? Just take one moment at a time, 1 minute, 1 second at a time. But no person is worth doing something stupid over. I promise you that. No person. And then how are you gonna watch me tomorrow and then give me the news, huh? Exactly. So I want to hear from you. Old buddy there, old buddy. Old buddy there, old buddy. You guys are awesome. Dang, my phone is hot. Anyways, Jessica Taylor. I can't, when I say that, that's my hair cutting system. Anyways, oh yeah, I just threw them together, the extra cards. It's a proto deck. Anyways, damn, was it that long since I did them? Anyways, okay, now I know it. Now I know what I need to do. But, to fix them, the outsides, you know, and to make it look like this from that bullshit. But, yeah. Anyways, ow. I can't even pick up the whole fucking deck, dude. Look at this shit. Yeah, dude. Permanent nerve damage. This shit hurts like a motherfucker. Anyways, I just thank y'all. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Remember, there's these little wishing jars for luck. And what else? Oh yes, please subscribe, like, and share. Subscribe, get all your friends to subscribe, please. If you like this video, like, so that I can help more people. And if I help more people, you're going to be helping more people and honoring our veterans and helping those that are in need, that need to hear a good message and need to be uplifted. So thank you guys so much. I love you. Remember, I won't be on tonight. I might be on later tonight. I'm not sure yet. I might be on later tonight. But if anything, I'll be on tomorrow night for sure. Anyways, ciao.